On today's episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to disassemble one of the Pynamite misting nozzle tips. We're going to clean it, and then we're going to reassemble it. This is a service that you want to do at least once a year. Other systems, like Mistaway or coastal systems, you want to disassemble and clean your nozzle tips probably 2 to 3 times a year. Those systems tend to clog a little more than the Pynamite systems. One way to take the nozzle off is you can just unscrew it yourself, very easy, just like that. And then you can take your dirty nozzles, take them to your workbench, take them apart, clean them, then reassemble. And then all you have to do is screw them back on, just like that. Another way is all of our fittings are quick connect fittings. And so basically what you can do, utilizing, if you're right-handed or left-handed, thumb and index, there's a little button that you're gonna basically press in, right? And then you're able to just pull the entire nozzle assembly out, just like that. And to reattach, you just press in till it clicks, and that's it. Disassemble a nozzle tip is actually fairly simple and very easy. You'll need 2 pliers, a rag, and 2 hands. I would say that's probably about it. The important thing is Pynamite nozzles disassemble into 3 separate parts, okay? And I'm gonna break down and show you what the insides of each part is gonna look like. But utilizing your plier, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the very tip off first. And so I'm just gonna hold my pliers and then spin it till it loosens up for me. And now we're just going to unscrew it, okay? There's the actual tip itself. And then right here, this is called an anti-drip. So when our systems go through a mist cycle, it builds up a whole bunch of pressure. And what that does, it pushes this ball open, which allows that mist to go out. When it's done going through a mist cycle, that pressure is released and it closes that ball so the fluid itself won't drip out of the nozzle tip. It won't cause a puddle on your patio or stain your fence or anything like that. Important note on these anti-drip, basically you have the plate, the spring, and then that's the ball that seals it. The only thing you need to clean is on that plate itself. And what you can use, just use your finger, brush off any debris or material that could be on it. But you don't want to lose that ball or spring. If you lose that, you're gonna have to throw your nozzle away and buy a new one. Inside the actual tip itself, you can use it like a Q-tip. And again, wipe debris material out of there, make sure it's nice and clean. And then the orifice itself, make sure there's nothing poking out like debris or slime or anything like that. And then the next section that we're going to open up, and again, you probably have to use pliers. We have a filter that's built into these nozzles. This is a mesh or a stainless steel filter. And how we're going to clean these just separate real easy. And you can use your faucet or water hose and basically hold it, blast it with some water, which will clear up any debris or material that's stuck on that filter. Once it's clean, we're going to reassemble. So we're just going to snap that back in. Make sure these O-rings are seated properly and not damaged. If they're damaged, then you'll want to replace it. And then we're going to reassemble our sections. Very simple, very easy. Now we're going to put the anti-drip in. The ball goes in first, and then I just like to press on it to allow that ball to seat correctly. And then we're going to screw on the last piece, the actual tip itself. And we have cleaned and disassembled and now reassembled a Pynamite misting nozzle.